Hello everyone, and welcome to Sveta's menu. Summer is finally here, and today we're making a refreshing cold soup. This soup is incredibly healthy. It's packed with vitamins from the fresh vegetables and is great for digestion thanks to the high fiber content. For this recipe, we'll need eggs, cucumbers, fresh herbs, beets, kefir and sparkling mineral water. I'm using a 3-liter pot, so here's what I'll need: 4 eggs, 3 medium cucumbers, a small bunch of dill, a bit of green onion, and 250 grams of cooked beetroot. We'll also need to season the soup with salt. For this 3-liter pot, I'll be using 1 liter of kefir. You can choose any fat content, richer or lighter, depending on your taste. I'm using kefir with 1.5% fat. We'll also add some sparkling mineral water, just enough to reach the consistency we like, so adjust it based on your pot and your personal preference. Let's get started. Everything is super quick to prepare. We'll grate the beetroot, chop everything else, combine it all, and in no time, we'll have a delicious summer soup ready to serve. We'll begin by chopping the eggs into small cubes. And here's something to think about. This soup is naturally vegetarian, and if you skip the eggs or use a plant-based alternative, it becomes fully vegan too. Cold soups like this are traditional in many Eastern European countries, where they offer a refreshing and nourishing way to beat the summer heat. In Lithuania, the vibrant pink soup known as saltibarsciai is a national favorite, made with kefir, beets, cucumbers, dill, and often served with halved hard-boiled eggs and a side of warm potatoes. In Poland, the counterpart is chlodnik, which shares similar ingredients but can vary by region. Some versions include radishes, spring onions, or even a bit of sour cream for extra richness. These cold soups are not only delicious, but also deeply rooted in local food culture, often passed down through generations. I've finished chopping the eggs and added them to the pot. Now let's move on to the cucumbers. We'll also dice the cucumbers. As I mentioned, cold soups hold a special place in Eastern European cuisine and are loved across the region. They're typically eaten in the summer months, especially during heat waves, because they require no reheating and are served straight from the fridge. Beyond Lithuania and Poland, cold soups can be found in countries like Latvia, Ukraine, and Russia, each with its own twist on the classic beet-based or yogurt-based formulas. The shared culinary tradition highlights how local ingredients, like dairy, root vegetables, and herbs, are transformed into something both comforting and revitalizing. Speaking of cucumbers, they're made up of over 95% water, making them one of the most hydrating vegetables you can eat in the summer. They're also low in calories, but rich in important nutrients like vitamin K and potassium. Because of their high water content, cucumbers help cool the body and support healthy skin. In traditional Eastern European dishes, they're often added fresh to soups, salads, and even yogurt-based drinks. Their mild flavor pairs well with dill, garlic, and sour cream, classic ingredients in many summer recipes. Whether sliced, grated, or blended, cucumbers bring a crisp, refreshing crunch to every bite. They're also believed to aid digestion and reduce inflammation, making them a favorite in wellness-focused diets. In many cultures, cucumber slices are even used topically to soothe puffy eyes and sunburns. No matter how you use them, cucumbers are a simple yet powerful ingredient that brings both flavor and function to summer meals. Once that's done, I add them to the pot too. Now it's time to chop the herbs. Dill and green onions. Just a fine chop is enough. As it turns out, dill isn't just an aromatic herb. It contains compounds that may aid digestion and even help with insomnia. Its delicate, feathery leaves are packed with antioxidants that support overall health. Dill has been used for centuries in traditional medicine, especially in Eastern Europe and the Mediterranean. The herb pairs perfectly with cucumbers, potatoes, fish, and dairy-based dishes, adding a fresh, slightly tangy note. Whether used fresh or dried, dill brings brightness and depth to everything from soups to sauces. Green onions, also known as scallions, are a staple in countless global cuisines thanks to their mild, peppery flavor. Both the white base and green tops are edible, offering a nice crunch and vibrant color to dishes. They're a great source of vitamin C and sulfur compounds, which may support the immune system and heart health. Chopped into cold soups, sprinkled on salads, or stirred into scrambled eggs, green onions add a burst of freshness with every bite. Now that everything is chopped, the only thing left is to grate the beetroot and mix everything together with the kefir and sparkling water. Let's grate the beetroot using a coarse grater. Interestingly, beetroot has been used since ancient times, not only in cooking, but also for medicinal purposes. It's rich in antioxidants and helps improve blood flow. Beetroot is also known to support liver function and may help lower blood pressure naturally. Its earthy sweetness adds depth to both savory and sweet dishes, making it a versatile kitchen staple. Beetroot is high in fiber, which supports healthy digestion and regular bowel movements. It also stimulates the production of digestive enzymes and bile, aiding in the breakdown of food. I've finished grating the beetroot, and I'm adding it to the rest of the ingredients in the pot. At this point, everything is chopped or grated. Time to mix it all up and add some salt. Salt has shaped economies, sparked wars, and built empires, yet its role is often overlooked today. In ancient Tibet, salt cakes were used as currency, and in Ethiopia, bars of salt called emole served as legal tender for centuries. Its strategic value led to the establishment of powerful trade routes and even city-states. Far beyond flavoring food, salt was once a foundation of wealth, influence, and survival in many forgotten corners of history. You know what else? I recommend adding a spoonful of lemon juice. It gives the soup a nice tang and really lifts the flavor. Lemon juice isn't just for taste. It also helps preserve the bright color of the beetroot and adds a refreshing acidity to balance the flavors. Now we pour in the kefir. Again, I'm using 1 liter for my 3-liter pot. By the way, did you know that kefir is not just tasty, but also packed with probiotics that support gut health and boost the immune system? Kefir is a fermented milk drink that originated in the Caucasus Mountains and has been consumed for centuries for its health benefits. It contains a wider variety of probiotic strains than yogurt, making it especially powerful for maintaining a balanced gut microbiome. Regular consumption of kefir may also improve digestion, reduce inflammation, and support mental well-being through the gut-brain connection. It's naturally low in lactose, so many people who are lactose intolerant can still enjoy it without discomfort. With its tangy flavor and creamy texture, kefir is perfect on its own, or as a base for smoothies, cold soups, and salad dressings. The soup is looking quite thick, which is great if you like that, but let's thin it out a bit. We'll add a little sparkling mineral water to get that perfect soup consistency. Add as much as you like, depending on whether you prefer it thick or more liquid. And that's it. If you already have the beets and eggs cooked ahead of time, this entire dish will take you just 10 minutes to prepare. You'll have a delicious and refreshing summer soup ready to enjoy. Time for a taste test. Just look at this. It's beautiful. Give this recipe a try and surprise your family, friends, or guests. I'm sure you'll love it. On a hot day, this is a real lifesaver. Cooling, nourishing, and so simple to make. Try it out. Enjoy your meal. That's all for today. Thanks for watching Sveta's menu. See you next time. Bye for now.